Y'all, easy Mongolian beef on the Blackstone. It's not that hard. I'm going to show you how to do it at home better than the restaurant. Let's go. So if you see here, y'all, I got a little bit of flank steak. I have a sharp knife, and the grains on this flank steak is running down. Well, in this video, it's running down. If I have it like this, it's left to right. If I'm doing like this, if it's like Jacob, it's right to left. But anyhow, you see these grains, okay? You want to slice against the grain, okay? And you want a piece similar to this right here. That's going to make a nice piece of meat for you to chew. I like to kind of angle my knife like this right here down. I don't know. They say it's great. They say it's awesome. I do it. I think you could just go like that if you want, but you know, Jacob says we have to be bougie, so we're bougie. So the slices, up to you, how you like them. I kind of like a nice big slice like this. If you want a little bit smaller, you got some little tykes going on in the house, you know, feel free to, you can cut this in half and keep on going. All right, we have our steak here. We had about 1.3 pounds of steak, flank steak. Now we're going to talk about some marinade, all right? And there's just a few things we got to do here for that. Shaohsing wine. If you don't have this, you can use white vinegar if you want. This is just some soy sauce, just regular old soy sauce. Baking soda. This right here helps make your meat more alkaline. About 1/8 of a teaspoon. I'll put a little oil in there. And just a smidge of water. We're just going to get at this steak for a little bit here. We want to get the baking soda incorporated into the steak. We want to get the soy sauce into the steak. And after you do this, you want to let it set for, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes. All right, now it's time for the sauce. Sauce is the boss. I'm going to take about 1/4 cup of brown sugar. Brown sugar. We're going to use some soy sauce. Good amount of soy sauce here, y'all. To that, we're going to add a little bit of just dark soy sauce. Dark soy sauce really isn't much for the flavor, really much for the color. I'm going to add a little bit of chicken stock. Okay, we'll come in with a little bit of hoisin sauce. And if you notice, with Chinese food, especially with what I do, you see that I use pretty much the same thing for different recipes. So, you know, like a pepper steak or whatever. I use same ingredients, So I have everything below in an Amazon wish list or a list. And it's got all this stuff in case you want to buy it, all right? I like to add a little bit of ginger to this and some garlic. We're gonna use our whiz hickey. I'm gonna stir this up real good. We're gonna give this an old try-zy. Oh man, that's gonna be a good Mongolian beef right there. Mongolian beef, it's just like anything else. You can do things one way, you can do things another. I did a video, I don't know, maybe 2 years ago, Mongolian beef. I put some peppers and onions in it, and that's okay. Traditionally, like if you were to go to like a PF Chang's or something like that, it generally just has green onions. And so today I'm just going to do green onions. And just the greens parts, we're going to put that into our Mongolian beef. I tell you, I really enjoy green onion whites. And so I'm going to fry a little bit of these whites along with the steak. Just gives it another little you know what I'm saying, a little you know what I'm saying? Let's do it. Ready? All together. Y'all did a good job. We got to fry our steak up just a little bit, okay? And Jacob's messing stuff up over there. And we do that with a little bit of cornstarch. Just gonna lay a nice little bed of cornstarch right here into our little dredging bowl. Okay? We're gonna kind of deep fry, not really deep fry, shallow fry onto our griddle. And you can do it. It's not that hard. Just make sure it's rather level and then your oil isn't congealed like this. All right, so we got our oil down. Now we got to bread our meat. And you want to make sure you kind of bread each one of these pieces. You could just throw your cornstarch into that big thing of meat and go that route. You just won't see the best results, okay? So you just want to make sure you try to coat each one of these pieces of beef because you want it to get a nice crispy exterior. That crispy exterior is going to turn into awesome sauce whenever you put the sauce onto it, and it's going to be amazing. So I'm going to finish breading each one of these into our cornstarch, or most of these, and we'll come right back. All right, we got all of our nice pieces of little beef here. Our oil is nice and hot. You can see my griddle kind of pitches over here to the left a little bit. It's okay, we'll just play that pitch. And we're just gonna start laying this beef down. And here's where you kind of want to be meticulous, and you want to try to get your pieces flattened and down onto the griddle as best as possible. You're not going to be perfect like me, you know, or Jacob. He's real perfect. The golden child, what they call him. That's what his siblings say, at least. Last few ones right here. Right there, right there. All righty. Now, I do got a little bit of oil that's kind of built up right there. So guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna share the wealth. Everybody gets some oil. I'm like the Oprah of oil here, y'all. Okay, there we go. All right, we laid these down first. Let's give them a flippy, little flippy. See how that beef's kind of looking? It's got a nice little crust to it. It's good to go, good to go. So we're just gonna take that off. It may not be cooked all the way through, that's fine, because we're gonna add the sauce to it, and it's gonna cook even more, all right? So we're just looking to get that crust on it. We wanna drain some of that grease off. All right, guys, we got our beef, it's done, it's over here hanging out. We've cleaned our griddle, got all the excess oil off, it's good to go. We cleaned up our station over there, it was a wreck, I'm gonna tell you. So now we're gonna get started with the meat and taters of this dish, all right? We're going to actually make some Mongolian beef. I want to start out with those onion tops, okay? I like those onion tops. These are just little red arbol chilies you traditionally see with Mongolian beef. And I'm just going to put, I think normally you see a lot more. I'm kind of a wimp when it comes to heat. I only want maybe 4 of these, so adjust it however you like. And I just want to stir this up just a little bit, just to really kind of let go of some of those flavors, some of those oils, all right? Now, also to my sauce, I forgot to mention it earlier, I'm gonna add about a tablespoon of cornstarch to our sauce. And what that's gonna do is gonna help thicken the sauce as soon as it hits the griddle. This looks really good. Just wanna get the onions to get a little bit translucent, get kind of loose a little bit, not be so raw. We'll put our meat right back onto the griddle. We're gonna toss it with our onions. We're gonna toss it with our chilies. Get it warmed up again. It's cold out. Now, you remember those green onion, the tops, the greens? We're gonna add those right there at the end. I just wanna get these softened up just a little bit. I'm not looking to really cook them through at all. And we have our sauce. Sauce is the boss. We'll pour that sauce just right over our beef. And you're gonna see it just immediately start to thicken up and coat our beef. Woo-hoo, look at that. It's just glistening. And the smell, y'all. Smell is amazing. Man, this Mongolian beef, it is done. Let's plate this up. Oh man, look at that. Woo. I'm gonna give Jacob $5 if he eats one of these little peppers. Y'all, I'm gonna tell you what, this Mongolian beef, it's looking good, and I'm sure it's gonna taste good. Let's give it a try. That garlic, ginger, that sauce, salty, sweet, flavorful. The crust, it just holds on to that sauce. You can just see it, it's just like, it's just got it. It's like, hey, give it to me. That's slamming. A little bit of rice, or just eat it like this right here. Be all good. Guys, you know what else I like besides Mongolian beef? Bloopers. Let's go. It's rolling, it's rolling. Do we got levels? Yes, we do. Let's talk about a marinade. First, I gotta wash my hands. I need to wash my hands. I don't know why I didn't put a glove on. A little loosey-goosey. Now I need a dang. Where's my dang? What are you looking for? Gloves. Oh, right here they are. Right in front of me. Huh? You must think. And how they, oh geez, what do I got here? Jacob, you didn't tell me. Ugh. We're gonna have green onions growing out in the yard here in a minute. I need another dang. Hold on, let me just redo that whole thing. It sucked. And here you go. It took me about all of 2 minutes to get really impatient, and I'm just going at all these at the same time. So there you have it.